So, this is going to be fun. You can really tell, like, within the first 40 seconds of a video, if you know you need to respond to it for whatever reason. It's kind of dumb. But, again, we got a, what the fuck do we got here? We got a big man gamer. Big man gamer, gaming, big man gamers. Yep. I'm recording this at, like, 12, and I just uploaded the other video at the time of recording this. And I saw this because I was looking up big man gamer stuff. But yeah, I would love to. I might release this at some point in between maybe another video, or just release this on like a back burner and just have it as like a if I want to upload a video for it. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, we're gonna get through this quick because this is a very short video, 6 minutes. So we're gonna try to get through this as quickly as possible. But yeah, Big Man Gamers, you kind of know what's gonna be happening, but he is going to be practically spurging the fuck out about God of War coming to PC. Let's watch. You gotta love that intro. Just like a fucking 6-second loop of the same guitar riff over and over and over again. Kinda reminds me of a goldfish's intelligence. Or at least the stereotype of a goldfish's intelligence. Not saying that Big Man Gamer has a goldfish intelligence. Just that his intro reminds me of that.
What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be picking apart the difference between the PS4 and PC port of God of War. Originally releasing on Sony's PS4 all the way back in 2018. As long ago as that. Feels like such a long time ago now. I can hardly even remember what gaming was like back then.
You guys were fucking putting God of War up on a pedestal 4 years ago and said that it was a true good game and that you were waiting for a fucking long ass time for it. And also, like, there were other games that came out. I think, like obviously Call of Duty came out, and it was also in the before times when Sony, I think, was also like winning the console war, I think, if I remember correctly. If you, that's what you said. I don't know. But you were also making like shit videos. It's not really a general time frame. You just don't do it. Also, again, it feels like you were making more propaganda style videos than this. But whatever. Also, why the fuck is this like compressed to shit? Like, it feels like I'm watching this through like a CRT monitor or something like that. It's weird. Also, that bezel doesn't go away, and I just noticed it now, and it's going to annoy me for the rest of the video. Now it's going to annoy you.
Feels like an eternity ago. Oh my god, has it really been that long? But if all you have to game on is a PC, and you only just now have access to God of War, then it must seem like a brand new game, I suppose. Does God of War run as well as it did all the way back in 2018 on the old, ancient, outdated PS4?
You were hyping the fuck out of PS4 4 years ago, by the way, when God of War came out, saying that this was awesome. I can, without even like really looking back, I can more or less just say that that was your opinion. And it only now it sucks because it's coming to the PC. Also, no, it doesn't run just as good. It runs probably even better and with higher fidelity on PC. Like what they said. Like, it was an ideal performance. Like, the developers came out and said that.
Can PCs handle the game with stable performance, with acceptable visuals, or is PC the bare minimum for the ideal God of War experience? So as we see in these comparison shots, the port on PC unsurprisingly drops resolution significantly, with the resulting image quality taking a huge hit in both image quality and fidelity.
These look like the same exact picture. What, you forget to pixelate the thing? Honestly though, like, the PC does look a little bit sharper if I'm looking at this right. Oh no, wait. I mean, I guess you did pixelize it just a little bit. Also, like, the The PC one is like and it's just this is not a good comparison, really. I mean, in all honesty, they look about identical, really. Like there's no real difference to it. Also, you're comparing screenshots and stuff. I would say compare fucking gameplay and motion, and I'd say that you'd see a much more interesting difference.
All round, the graphics on P are as stable as they can be.
On the P? On the PC? What? Both of these start with a what?
The game's engine attempts to clean up the rough edges, but ultimately the lower sharpness and fluidity presents a lesser quality image on PC. As you can see, unsurprisingly, the lesser hardware of the PC gives a limited pixel count, lacking fine detail both close up and far away on the PC version. Unsurprisingly, having a game such as this running on the limited hardware of the PC is not ideal, let's be clear.
Again, all of these pictures look the same to me. Like, they really do. I don't see a difference at all. Maybe some very, very minor differences, but these look like the exact same screenshots taken from the exact same type of performance. It's weird.
Texture quality and anti-aliasing take a noticeable hit as well on the PC version, leading to a lack of detail and image quality when compared to PS4. There is numerous pop-in when close to the camera too. P attempts to push a baseline acceptable experience, but just falls short, with the downside being a result of, unsurprisingly, the limited hardware when compared to that of the PS4. Add to that the PC version's inconsistent frame pacing, creating expected frame rate drops during moments where there is more happening on screen at any given time. Add to that the fact that the performance on PC really stands out as a distraction. The port on P struggles to turn in a smooth experience, visually falling short of the bar set previously by the PS4 version.
I love how he tries to say, oh, the limited quality of the PlayStation, or the fucking PC is doing that. It's like, the PC has not only more flexibility in terms of hardware, but I don't even think you have anti-aliasing as like an option to turn off on console, or even like being able to lower the graphical fidelity of it. And again, of all these pictures that he's showing right now, all of them look pretty much identical to each other. Whether the PC or the PS4, the one that he has here, they don't look any different. At least, again, not to me. I don't know. Here, I'll throw some of them up on the screen. I'll freeze frame and throw some of them up so you can get a better look at them. But I see no fucking difference between any of these screenshots that he's shown so far. Also, he's blocking a lot of like the trailer, and he doesn't even have any gameplay of it, or at least it doesn't seem like he has any gameplay of it. It's weird.
What noobs PC gamers are, having to wait 4 years to get our old garbage like God of War, an old game we were all done with ages ago. Right now, us PlayStation gamers are talking about God of War Ragnarok, and PC gamers are only just now in 2022 finally getting God of War 1. They're like our little brother who gets our old, worn-out, soiled hand-me-downs. Not that PC fanboys would even understand how to play a game like God of War anyway. It isn't a first-person shooter and has no online multiplayer or any loot boxes in it, or any in-game currency either.
The gameplay of fucking God of War is so easy. Why? Because it's on a fucking controller. And not only can we have, like, a controller on PC, just like any controller at all, but guess what, sir? I can play Horizon Zero Dawn with an Xbox controller on my PC. And it's not anymore as complicated. I am telling you that. It's not anymore as complicated. It's the same shit.
But it's not surprising that they are all so excited to get our old-ass games like God of War, especially when you have no games.
Oh my god. This is something that he also tends to bring up a lot. It's like, PC doesn't have any games. Yeah, tell that to Escape from Tarkov. Your other games that came over to the PC. Practically all of Microsoft's games, including the recently released Halo Infinite, as well as I think like Riders Republic is also on PC, but that's not like on everything. We have like we have like a lot of the multiplats, a lot of this, a lot of that. Like we have too many games. That's the thing. We have way too many games, even games that are exclusive to the PC. Jesus. You gotta love Big Man Gamer. He comes through, man. He comes through.
As well as the fact that they all now see themselves as being that little bit closer to their end goal of getting The Last of Us 2.
Fuck no. At least not for me. I'm gonna be like, no. The Last of Us 2, you can keep that. I'm good. I don't really feel the need to have that. I will say, though, if they bring over, like, let's say Bloodborne, because I think that the reason why Bloodborne hasn't been worked on is because of Elden Ring. That's like my tinfoil hat theory, is that it's being worked on, but it's being worked on by like a subset of the of those people of From Software, because they're working on Elden Ring, and that's one of the big things that they're gonna push. And I would say that if there is a port of Bloodborne out there, they would most likely, as just an interesting marketing tactic on Sony's part, would either do one of two things. Either one, they would push for the release of Bloodborne on the PC alongside Elden Ring to make Elden Ring look good, or to make the one or the other look really good, or to have it be after, so that way all of the focus can be on Elden Ring and making that the best thing there. It's like one of those two. It's like someone here is doing that. But no, I would say that The Last of Us Part 2 isn't going to be going to the PC anytime soon. Like, it's probably going to be released in a bundle of The Last of Us 1 and 2 for like $50, or maybe even $70, probably. Which, again, it's not like an awful deal. Like, you get 2 games for $70. Like, that's not an awful deal. It's like $35 per. Not awful. But I would say that at the very least, Bloodborne will like annihilate numbers on the PC. Like, it will make all the money. And also, God of War is making all the money too, just saying.
Which is what they really want. How many epic God-tier exclusives do we have that they don't, huh? Returnal, Ratchet & Clank, Black Spore Man, Demon's Souls, and so many more.
Demon's Souls is not an exclusive, really, and it's also an old game that released a while back. It's also a remastered version.
Imagine gaming on P. How salty these pals are. No games, no exclusives.
I think that you're projecting.
They have few games, but we have many games. Imagine playing on P. Imagine having to wait 4 years to play games. Imagine having to wait 4 years to buy that steaming pile of excrement-encrusted garbage called God of War.
You were fucking praising it when this game came out. Don't you, like, you don't get to pivot on a 180. Much like how fucking, what's his name? Like, the Amazing Lucas did it as well. Like, the Amazing Lucas, he makes the same arguments. My god. They all must be huffing the same amount of copium, bro. They all gotta be. Just gotta. Alright, I gotta finish this up.
A weird game that no one's even heard of before. A game that was just PlayStation fanboys on copium, just pretending it was so amazing, only because it was on PlayStation consoles but not on anything else, and wouldn't even care about it otherwise. And now PC fanboys on Copium are now doing very much the same, because it's only just now available on their platform.
Holy shit! The fucking the self-awareness fuck is in the fucking negatives. I know that I'm not like, alright, I know that I'm not your typical fanboy channel, or like your typical like fanboy salt channel, but this, you gotta admit, even I have to admit, from my like trying to be as neutral of a perspective as possible, like what the fuck? What the fuck? My guy? Oh my god.
One of the most boring, overrated, vapid games I've ever played. I got about half an hour in and couldn't go any further. What a sucky ass excuse for a game God of War is. Even worse than the old ones, which were just a cheap knockoff of Devil May Cry anyway, with a rip-off of Quan Chi from Mortal Kombat in them, and being just some humdrum, monotonous, uninspired, throwaway, mediocre trash franchise that if you told someone about, they wouldn't even know what you were talking about, and it would be really awkward and embarrassing. Imagine playing garbage like God of War. Imagine playing garbage like God of War on a garbage platform like PC. So sad. What a load of noobs.
Holy shit. And like that, the video's fucking over. Holy shit. I knew. Okay. I knew that this would be bad. I just didn't realize that it would be that bad. Jesus Christ. I mean, there's really not much else to say there. Like, other than the fact that he's not only projecting so hard, but he has not changed a lick since his bout with Griffin or anyone. My god. I think that he's also, like, upset because this came out the 15th, if I'm looking at the date correctly. And if I'm looking at my calendar here, yeah, oh shit, no, he can't, oh fuck, how does he not have a video out within the first 24 hours? Like, most of the other PlayStation people have already gotten their salt videos out on the thing. My god. All right, well, I think that's gonna have to do it, bro. That's gonna really have to do it. Damn. Yeah, that's what a video. What a video, you know? What a fucking video. Anyway, guys, that's gonna really do it for me. My name is GamePenguin21, and fuck, dude. Peace off.